The Niagara Folk Arts Multiculturalism Centre recently hosted a mentorship event in St. Catharines, which saw several newcomers to Canada share their success stories with the public.
It started with a campaign that we started on Faces of the Folk Arts, highlighting the success stories of individuals who have come through our doors. And it was so wonderful and powerful that we decided that we are going to invite some of those folks who are on the Faces of the Folk Arts and actually have an interactive conversation with them to inspire the existing students who are in our building.
Motassem Al-Hari is now the owner of 2 successful restaurants in St. Catharines, but 4 years ago he was a Syrian refugee in search of a fresh start.
It's hard. In the beginning, it's so hard. You have to work hardly for yourself. You have to learn English. You have to find job as much as you can, quickly as much as you can, and work so hard.
How does it feel to be able to speak at an event like this one?
Actually, I am so excited. I am also so happy and so proud to be here today to speak to share my story with the community.
Before the newcomers shared their experiences, Mayor Walter Sunzik shared one of his own, involving his grandmother who arrived in St. Catharines in 1921.
This is a great opportunity for our community to hear the stories of those who have chosen to come to St. Catharines. When you hear the first-person accounts of people who have come from all different parts of the world and chosen to come to St. Catharines, hearing their journey really puts sheds a lot more light as to how communities grow and how attractive our community is for people who are looking to come from around the world here. So it's a good first-person account of the journey a person takes to come to a new community.
How do the newcomers help shape the culture here in Niagara?
Well, they've been doing it for 100+ years. Our community has been built by people choosing to come to our city, and really it's the foundation of who we've become. So the people coming today and creating roots with their family in our community, they're the ones who are going to continue to build our city moving forward. And our city has been built by newcomers and First Nations, and these are the kind of stories that will be part of our history as we move forward.
One of today's speakers was 21-year-old Rufino Fuentes, who settled in St. Catharines in 2014. After attending Niagara College, he and his family are gearing up to open their first restaurant in the city.
It's very exciting. It's exciting to see we're here. Sharing our stories with other people is very, very exciting.
What advice could you give to any other newcomers just coming to Canada?
To never give up. Never give up. They're already here. Work hard for your dreams. Hard times won't last forever. So sometimes they might seem a little desperate or that their process is taking long, things like that. Just don't give up. Always your head looking to the sky. And work hard. Work very, very hard and help other people.
It's also really important for the newcomers to hear the immediate success stories of the ones that came just a few years before. I myself have come 30 years ago, and I can talk about my experience. I can talk about the relatable experience of being a 16-year-old kid who has been there. So the stories that we heard today, I can relate to them. But they're 30 years old. I think what helps, what was the focus of today, is to understand that there are wonderful paths and opportunities available to you, and you don't have to wait 30 years. You can do that in 2. You can do that in a number of ways, and learn from the success of the folks who have gone through these doors and help each other.
The Niagara Folk Arts Multiculturalism Centre offers several support programs to newcomers and works to provide them with opportunities in their new communities. For more information, visit the Niagara Folk Arts website. Reporting for The Source in St. Catharines, I'm Jordan James.